So today we're discussing Lil Tay. And if you haven't lived under a rock for the last couple of days, you probably heard of her recent passing, which in less than 24 hours turned out to be complete nonsense. So now we're going to get into what exactly is going on, who's behind the scenes, quick recap for everybody that kind of may have forgot, because in the age of the internet, 4 or 5 years might as well be 100. So we'll get into everything that led up into that moment to what's in front of us now and see exactly what we can unravel and figure out exactly what's going on. So welcome to the Edge of the Abyss. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you aboard. So the initial allure of Lil Tay in general was the extravagant lifestyle. And if you came across these videos, you were definitely showing friends or sharing them or tagging somebody. You were doing something, because nobody could help but wonder, how was she able to live this life of opulence? Was this like some meticulously crafted illusion behind the scenes? It was a modern day mystery at the time, captivating the internet with each new video, each new claim, and every audacious statement. We found ourselves hanging on every post, waiting to see what was next, every gesture, waiting to see what she's going to do next, and every glimpse into her seemingly extraordinary world. Yet, as we got more involved, a sense of skepticism began to creep in. Could this young little kid truly possess this level of wealth? I mean, in this day and age, we've seen it before on TikTok, and even at the time, Instagram, you had, the wealthy kids of Instagram just flexing for fun, but this kid came out of nowhere. So how did she become, surrounded by such luxury at such a young age? These were the questions that lingered, the seeds of doubt that sprouted amidst the spectacle. As the fascination grew, so did the curiosity about the forces that might be shaping Lil Tay's narrative. And then a video like this pops up and you're like, oh, got it.
Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch. You still, you out here, you were out here like with your irrelevant ass. You making a video on me? Like, bitch, I'm way more relevant than you. You're trying to be relevant and you trying to be like me.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
You have to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here. Wait, what did he say again?
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say? I'm a trend maker and you a trend follower. You a Lil. Bitch, you Lil Tay always got enough money. This shit cost me $2,000. This shit cost me $10,000, and this.
I said stop saying 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,500.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense. 10,000. Your auntie, Lil Tay gon' fuck your mama and I'ma smack your auntie. Cause your mama a thought and your auntie ugly as fuck.
I gonna fuck your mama and I'ma still smack your auntie cause your mama a thought and your auntie ugly as fuck.
So let's delve deeper into the intricate web of suspicion that began to envelop Lil Tay in this whole phenomenon. As her star rose, so did the scrutiny surrounding her family, particularly her parents, Angela Tien and Christopher J. Hope. These two figures suddenly found themselves thrust into the spotlight, and with that came a whirlwind of rumors, whispers, and speculations that swirled around the very core of Lil Tay's story. The controversy that swirled around this young social media star was like a magnet for conjecture. It seemed as if everyone had an opinion, some sort of theory, or a hunch about what was really happening behind the scenes. Questions emerged about the authenticity of Lil Tay's online persona, and more importantly, who might be orchestrating it all.
Mommy, stop! I was filming!
And then there's that lingering puzzle. her father's reluctance to confirm her passing, which has left us all in a state of uncertainty. Adding to the intrigue, her former manager, someone who was undoubtedly close to the inner workings of Lil Tay's career, found themselves unable to definitively confirm or dismiss the situation. As these uncertainties mounted, it became clear that this was no ordinary tale of a rising star. This was a narrative where each twist, in turn, only deepened the intrigue. The uncertainty surrounding Lil Tay's fate, the cryptic statements, the elusive confirmations or lack thereof, all added fuel to the fire. It's the sort of mystery that keeps us awake at night, pondering the hidden dynamics that may be at play, the puppeteer pulling the young artist's string. In the midst of it all, there's a fundamental question that remains. How much control does Lil Tay have over her own story? Is she truly the mastermind behind the viral videos and audacious claims? Or is there a more complex narrative being woven, one where she's just a piece of the puzzle or a character in a grander script? So like when the news broke, immediately I was like, nah, you don't want to believe it's true, but it's like the people here, their track record already kind of gives you a peer into what they're all about. Immediately I was like, okay, they're clout chasing, or she's about to, come back or reemerge, or I don't know exactly what was happening, but to have been this dormant for this long and then to just pop up, with that tweet, it was crazy. It wasn't even a tweet, it was a post, but it was just crazy because it's like no one could confirm it, and then TMZ took it down, and it just the whole thing was just completely sus. You see, the world of social media, fame, and family can be a tumultuous one, filled with layers upon layers of intrigue, ambition, and sometimes manipulation. And in this case, it seems, manipulation played a big part here.
Mommy, stop! I was filming!
And it's precisely these layers that we're here to explore, to unravel, and to understand. As we move forward, let's remember that nothing is as straightforward as it seems. And in the world of Lil Tay especially, every relationship brings more questions, more speculation, and undoubtedly more surprises. So stick with us, because we're going to dig deeper, searching for the truth in the midst of this enigmatic tale. This is where it gets truly fascinating, and you're not going to want to miss a single moment of it. So let's take a closer look at the family controversies that have come to light in the wake of Lil Tay's meteoric rise. It's a narrative that, much like the internet, is multifaceted, filled with twists, and has left us questioning the impact of fame on those closest to the spotlight. Before there was Lil Tay, before the name Claire Hope ever became synonymous with opulence and extravagance and flexing and cash and cars and you being broke and her not, there was her mother, Angela Tian. She had a steady job as a realtor, working in the bustling real estate market of Vancouver. It was a regular career, one that provided stability for her family. However, little did Angela know that her daughter's rapid ascent to stardom would send shockwaves through her own life. As Lil Tay's fame skyrocketed, the line between her public persona and her family's private lives became increasingly blurry. Reports had started to surface that Angela had allowed her daughter to film in homes she was supposed to be showing to clients. Now, it was that move, while undoubtedly well-intentioned from a supportive parent's perspective, ultimately led to her dismissal from the real estate agency. The clash between her daughter's burgeoning career and her own professional obligations proved to be a crossroad that forced her down an unexpected path. Now, this brings us to a critical moment of contrast and comparison, because we find ourselves once again in a situation where Lil Tay's fate has become entangled with her family dynamics. Just as we saw in the past where the rumors swirled about her father's role in her family's involvement, we're now faced with the eerie echo of suspicion as her father has reportedly refused to confirm her passing, as earlier stated. The uncertainty surrounding her well-being, the delayed response from those so close to her, and an unsettling sense of deja vu. It's all reminiscent of the earlier controversies. But let's not forget the twist. Her family has now spoken out, stating that both her and her brother are indeed alive and well. It's an unexpected turn that once again leaves us pondering the motivations behind such a dramatic hoax, because let's be honest, Nobody's hacking an influencer who's been dormant for 5 years and is going to announce their death. It just doesn't make sense. The emotions we've experienced throughout this ordeal, from shock to relief, reflect the roller coaster that is Lil Tay's saga. In many ways, this recent turn of events serves as a stark reminder that the complexity of this whole world that this little kid even has. It's a world where the boundaries between reality and performance is super hazy, where family ties can be both supportive and strained, and where the drive for attention can lead to extraordinary stunts. You don't really know here, which one of the parents are involved or who's orchestrating the whole situation at this time. It's like, you kind of want to feel bad for the kid, because it's like, at the end of the day, she's super young. And no matter what, someone is guiding her through all of this, from what I've seen so far. So you have to factor that in. As we reflect on the past and present, we're left wondering if history is yet repeating itself again. If this is the latest episode in another chapter in a story that blurs the lines between fact and fiction, between genuine concern and strategic manipulation. As we progress, it's crucial to consider the bigger picture here. I'm sure the rumors of the whole Lil Tay coin have popped up. This might have been a cash grab at a crypto coin, or, potentially let's purchase this coin in memory of Lil Tay, or I don't really know what's going to happen just yet, or if that was part of the plan. I mean, for someone that has had a manager, and it's like, you have money, you have budgets, you could have hired a marketing team. This wasn't really the best play to fake your death online after 5 years. And, it's just bugged out. All right, so now we're going to delve straight into the heart of the matter, where the suspicions were actually cast, fingers were pointed, and a wave of questions surged like a tide through the intriguing tale of Lil Tay. As Lil Tay's online presence grew, so did the rumors swirling around her family's role in shaping the extravagant persona. There were allegations that her father and brother may have even been the masterminds behind the audacious videos, raising eyebrows about her well-being and the authenticity of her actions. Fans, followers, and even casual observers couldn't help but speculate that the forces driving this young star's meteoric rise. But in her defense, Lil Tay appeared on Good Morning America back in 2018, passionately refuting claims that her family was exploiting her for financial gain. She vehemently denied any coercion or manipulation, insisting that no one was forcing her into this lifestyle. It was a rare moment of clarity in the midst of a whirlwind of controversy, a moment where she sought to dispel the suspicions that had begun to envelop her family. But in all due honesty, if they're manipulating her, she's not going to openly say it. She might not even have the capacity at that age to even know she's being manipulated. However, those whispers did not fade away. Concerns were fueled further when Lil Tay shared a message on her Instagram stories, seemingly asking for help, only to have those posts mysteriously vanish hours later. It was like she was leaving like a breadcrumb trail, bringing us deeper into a narrative that was both intriguing and disconcerting. There was a sense of mystery. Was she genuinely in need of assistance? Was this another play by her family? Was another carefully, crafted online play on that persona? Adding to this layer of this complex tale, her brother embarked on a GoFundMe campaign in 2021, desperately seeking financial support from the public. The campaign even claimed that Lil Tay was involved in a legal battle with her father, painting a picture of familial conflict and distress. Now, this is heartbreaking because, this is family, and these bonds seemed super strained by the very fame that was meant to elevate them all. I'm not saying it's greed, but it's just another case of clout goblins being clout goblins. So, we thought we had every single piece of the puzzle in place, and then another shocking twist emerges. A social media post claiming that her brother had passed away. The revelation sends shockwaves through the whole fan base, sparking an outpouring of grief and condolences. But however, as we've come to learn, especially with this family, not everything is as it seems. That very post, which tugs at everybody's heartstrings, was later revealed to be a hoax. And here we stand once again grappling with the enigma that is Lil Tay. The roller coaster of emotions, the unanswered questions, the blurred lines between truth and fabrication. It's a narrative that's just kept everybody guessing and reevaluating everything they think they know about said family. All right, here comes the fun part though. Now we're going to put on our detective hats. And as we connect the dots, a fascinating theory emerges. And what theory might that be? What if this entire dramatic episode is just somehow linked to a planned cryptocurrency launch? Hold up, imagine this. The quote-unquote death announcement, so meticulously crafted, serves as the ultimate attention grabber, perfectly timed to ensure that all eyes are on the impending coin release. It's a mind-bending conspiracy theory, but it may sound like something out of a movie plot. But in today's digital age, these twists and turns aren't far-fetched as they may seem. As we've seen, Lil Tay's journey has been marked by sensationalism in the past, whether it be her extravagant lifestyle, the cryptic posts, or the twists that keep coming. It's just the latest turn of events, with her family initially confirming her passing, then retracting his statement, and now the suggestion of a potential cryptocurrency launch has ignited a storm of speculation. So, could this be a calculated move to capture the world's attention and create a buzz around the forthcoming coin? Let's think about it. Picture this. The timing aligns like clockwork. Lil Tay's supposedly, her supposed cryptocurrency launch was on the horizon. The death hoax explodes across the internet. Everybody's heartstrings are tugged. All of the followers are involved. The emotional roller coaster, the outpouring support, the shock, and now the relief. All generating an immersive wave of publicity that's hard to ignore. But here's the intriguing part. The world of cryptocurrency is no stranger to dramatic marketing tactics. A well-timed controversy, or that viral moment or unexpected twist, these are the very ingredients that can propel a new digital currency into the spotlight. It's a strategy that, if executed correctly, could lead to skyrocketing interest and ultimately a successful launch. Let's take a step back and consider this from a broader perspective. In an era where online attention is a valuable currency in its own right, could this episode just be a calculated move to harness that attention for the cryptocurrency's benefit? I mean, it's a compelling theory, one that adds another layer of complexity to the saga of Lil Tay. But as we explore this possibility, we gotta remain cautious, because conspiracy theories, while fascinating, often walk a fine line between speculation and reality. The truth, as always, it may lie somewhere in the middle, a blend of genuine concern, the unpredictable nature of internet fame, and the allure of a well-timed marketing strategy. As we venture into this enigmatic territory, keep your eyes peeled for more clues, because I'm pretty sure they're going to eventually out themselves, as they normally do. This family just has a habit of just snitching on itself, or their house of cards getting unraveled one way or another. So I'm assuming it's clout chasing. It looks like clout chasing. It smells like clout chasing. So drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I just gotta say, I think it's disgusting that they're exploiting this child the way that they are. These are grown adults, whether it's quote unquote for the family, or this is a marketing tactic, or it's for the benefit of everybody. At the end of it, the child is the linchpin here, and she's just gonna go along with whatever's working, especially she's meeting her idol, she's famous, she's got followers. It's a slippery slope, and that's why, some people feel like the internet and social media is not for children. For this right here, all children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. Abyss out.